Hey, welcome back everybody. This is Drew for Large Badger Media, and we got another little Phyrexia All Will Be One bundle, the complete edition again. I enjoyed these. I enjoyed the last one. I had the Sword of Forge and Fire. Pretty good pull on that one. I was pretty happy with that. It seems like a card that's going to maintain its value, even though a lot of the oil slicks have gone down. So here it is. Got a new mat, the old D&D Tiamat like mat. So without further ado, let's get started on here. Open this up and see what we got. I'm a little more familiar with it now, so not that I can necessarily open it any better, but we're going to give it a go here. So what have you guys thought of this product? Now it's been out for a couple weeks. We still got a little bit of time before the next product drop. I got our Elesh Norn and the DOMination on that side too. Move that out of the way here. So now that everybody's gotten an opportunity to start looking at this and watching some videos and opening some product and playing some games with it, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? And so here's some good E-Core Phyrexan art if you haven't seen any of that yet. And then here's our two lands, only slightly curved for your pleasure with the Phyrexan Arena. I'm going to set those on the side. And then we have 12 packs of the set boosters, and then the oil slick cards, and all in this nice little carrying case here. And do you guys use those boxes? I'm actually put my decks in there and take them around in my backpack when I go play. Just curious about what you guys are doing with those. If y'all keep those boxes, I have about 50 bajillion of those bundle boxes, and some fat pack boxes too, which I know they're the same thing, but they used to be fat packs, now they're bundles, so that's fine. So just curious, leave me a comment, leave me a like, subscribe if you like what you see here. Without further ado, let's go and get started. I'm still looking for a few cards here. I've gotten a lot of them. A couple of the Dominuses I haven't quite got yet, but for the most part, feel like I've gotten everything that I want. So we have pointless card over there. I'm just going to get it out of the way. A little art card. Phyrexan land. And then we're going to go through the commons there. And then the uncommons. And then our first rare, we have the Rhea Ivor Showcase. Seachrome Coast for our land. And then a foil Infectious Bite uncommon. It's not too bad to get us started there. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Oh, maybe you have a list card here. If you don't play much, that's what's nice about these set boosters, is they have the nice, occasionally have these what they call list cards, which are reprints from stuff of the past. Although chances are, if you're watching this, you're probably familiar with that already, but that's alright. There's always newbies. Alright. Struggling here today to pull just the cards I want, but that's alright. And then we got a Miglaws to start us off here, the Maze Crusher, and an Armored Scrap Gorger foil, and here we go. Tadius, the Juniper Ascendant. I don't know if this Juniper liked the bush, but he's climbing it, whatever he's doing. I put my list cards over here too. Find us a good spot here. Shift everything down just a hair. Now I'll quit fussing here in a minute and we'll keep it a-moving. So what the price point on these bundles is almost double what a normal bundle is. Usually bundles are in the $40 to $50 range. And these are $80 to $85 depending on where you got it. And there's me a signed Dominus card right there. Art card. I got these at Target for $85. I got a couple of them. I guess I say these, but you're only seeing one, obviously. And the Jawbone, the Ambassador, Cultivist. I'm sorry, Cultivator. And our rare is a Thicket, so another land. Well, third time's the charm there. And we have a common Acrespit Basilisk foil. Because these days, you haven't played in a while, everything has a foil in it, almost. We have a Rebel token here, Rebel Rebel, as David Bowie would say. And there we go, some art. Foil planes. A few commons there. The Skull Dweller. The Scamp. Just having a hard time here. They are very sticky today. And there we go, the Soulless Jailer. Pretty good playable card there. And then the Anointer. That's an uncommon foil. So I was watching Kraken Packs, and he opened an Elesh Norn. I've only seen a few people actually get the Oil Slick Elesh Norn. And I've watched a few of these opens now. So it was always a good thing. And I can't remember if POA opened one for one of his patrons or not. I was trying to remember, and it wasn't coming to mind. So that's just the way that stuff goes sometimes. We've watched a few. There's the Scamp. And then here we go for our rare. And we have the Archfiend of Dross. And then the Compleat Devotion Common Foil. So I have pulled a couple Elesh Norns out of this set. Like I said, I've been fairly happy with what I've gotten. Ow! That one's got the Rudy double spit, goblin spit on it. So it was quite sealed. Here we go. Looks like we got maybe a list card in the back there. We'll see when we get there. Usually when you don't see the back, that's a good sign. And 9 times out of 10, that means a sign of a list. Another Anointer. And we have the Bloated Contaminator. Scamp, and then Phyrexan. So list card from, I think, one of the Phyrexian sets, to be honest with you. It's not new Phyrexia, but old school there. This time we have a Phyrexian Goblin. And the art is just, sometimes just super cute on these. Phyrexan Broccoli. And then here we go. Got the Distorted Curiosity, the Sacrifice, Tybar Stand, come on, the Convert, the Blight Belly, and then for our rare, we have Skrelv, the Defector Might, in the showcase. Followed by Fran. So all the usuals here, and then a Distorted Curiosity uncommon. What's interesting about these, it's not quite like opening a box, so you never know quite what you're going to get. Like usually with, when you open a box, you can kind of get an idea of how many mythics and how many foil rares and unrare in mythics and so forth, and you'll get. But with these, it's a little bit trickier because it's just kind of a hodgepodge of cards. So sometimes you can get 2 or 3 mythics, and sometimes you may not get many at all. Because we're just burning a bead here, and we're yet to pull a mythic. Alright, there's the Scamp, and Skrelv, the Defector Might, again in the regular art. And the Noxious Assault. And Skrelv is a pretty decent card. No complaints about that one. Again, a very playable card. And it's been interesting as I've started playing Commander. I've played a couple times now. For probably the first time in 8 or 9 years. I don't know, it's been a minute. So I played Commander, and it's interesting to me how well they can synergize as precons now. Because back before, when they were making these pre-made decks, I don't know that they were able to synergize them as well. But with Commander now being the most common format, I think a lot more cards are made for it. And the Obliterator for a mythic. Hell yeah. I will definitely take that in the pack art. There's the Obliterator, and then the Cutthroat Centurion for the foil common. And there we go. Oh, maybe another list card. I've been doing pretty good on the list with these. 3 list cards isn't too shabby, and just assuming I got a list card down there, that's what it looks like. I mean, tell me that doesn't look amazing. Holy smokes, that art is amazing. I do like these art cards. I know some people are like, yeah, whatever, because there's no value to them, but man, it looks cool. But sometimes on the cards themselves, it's a little hard to see it, but those Those are nice. And there we go for our Commander Rare, the Monumental Corruption. And Kaya, along with a Dark Slick Shores foil rare. So very nice. And the Phyrexian Prowler from one of the Urza sets. So cool. That was a pretty good pack, man. I ain't gonna complain. 2 to go with these. 2 to go with these. Here we go. Let's see what we got. We got a Mite. So nothing exciting there. Let's get that over a little bit, just in case you want to look at it again. There's some Goblin action. I'm going to pull the Mite up here. There we go. Phyrexan Plains. And then our uncommons here. The Edict, the Minor Misstep, which is getting some play. It's a pretty good little card. The Rock Priest. This isn't the good one, but that's alright. Then we have the Fisher. And then let's see. The Seed Core. I don't know if anybody's playing with that one. I don't use those, nor do I use spheres, but, you know, who knows. Alright, last set booster. Let's see what we get here. We're going to get a Rebel. We get another signed art card, which is pretty cool. Sometimes I only get 1 out of a whole box, and here I've got 2 out of a bundle. So we'll take it, although there are 12 packs instead of 8, so they have something to do with it. And then there's the Hex Gold. Another Hex Gold. This time the Halberd. This time the Blade Hold. Rebel Salvo. And then we got the Black Belly Rat. The Forge for our rare. And our uncommon is the Battle Chair. That's what I think I need. Maybe if I was streaming more, I would have a Battle Chair, but here we are. Alright, here we go. So, big money right here, right? These oil slick cards are absolutely freaking beautiful. There's no amount of lighting or anything that does them justice. I've seen some, they get pretty close, but man, to see these in person, the depth of them with the raised features on them, it's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So here we go. And there's the islands. Here's the swamps, which have maintained pretty good value. They're still about $5 to $7 on these. One of the only lands that's really retaining the value. There's the broccoli. There we go. Interesting, like dendrites or something up there. The mountain. And then they're all mythic, which I didn't know the first time I opened until I reread the back of the box. And here we go. And then there is Elesh Norn right there. I was just talking about her. Holy smokes. And there she is in all of her oil slick niceness, along with Drivnod, the Carnage Dominus. So I will consider this a successful opening here. I'll take the DOMination. So, another Phyrexan Compleat bundle. Got the DOMination. Very happy with that. Feel like I got my money back, although, you know, I'm not selling them anyway, so I don't know what difference that makes. Hope you all have a great day. I appreciate you. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. I appreciate you.